Hey guys, welcome back to Real Housewives Recaps today. I apologize for putting these pictures back up on you, but I want to talk about this some more. You guys aren't done talking about it. I'm not done talking about it. And now an article's come out by Richard Eden where he brought up some really interesting points. So I thought we could talk about this some more. Again, apologies for showing you the massage table and what's he do searching for his keys over there. But let's take a look at this article. Thanks for being here. Honk honk, everybody. Okay, so this comes out of Daily Mail and it says Harry and Meghan have been in New York promoting mental health. Yet, their personal attacks on the royal family are disgraceful, writes Richard Eden and the rest of us. What about William and Catherine's mental well-being? Here, good question. That's what we've all been asking as well. It's typical for them, right? The rules don't apply to them. It's the same as this online cyberbullying crap when we know the Sussex squad is known for that. But, again, the hypocrisy is never ending with the two of them. All right, Harry and Meghan's disgraceful treatment of William and Catherine undermines their high-profile commitment to promoting mental health, says Richard Eden. Everything they do undermines everything they say. So there's that. The Duke and Duchess, no, I won't say their titles. The Dumb and Dumberton, those are the nicest names I could come up with, appeared in New York on Tuesday, we know that, to warn of the dangers posed by social media. Oh, I'll one-up it. To parents, to talk about parenting related to that stuff. The people who left their kids to go talk to parents about parenting stuff. Okay. But in a newsletter for Palace Confidential, Eden suggests that Dumb and Dumberton have done little, dare I say nothing, to support the mental well-being of his brother William, Prince of Wales, or his wife Catherine, Princess of Wales. Why can't we use her title? We'll not say Dumb and Dumberton's made-up titles, but I will say Catherine, Princess of Wales, because she's earned hers. William and Catherine have had to put up with the most disgraceful personal criticisms from Harry and Meghan on television and in Harry's book, and let's not stop there, and in interviews and podcasts and TV appearances and everything else, while being unable to answer back publicly, writes the Daily Mail's diary editor. That's what we've all been saying. I'm not preaching to you guys. You guys know this. It's such BS. They pretend to take on these causes. They put out these nonsense statements and hold made-up quote-unquote summits that aren't actually summits, but they don't actually address the real issue going on, which is their treatment of William and Catherine, the Queen, Her Majesty the late Queen, Elizabeth II, and Prince Philip. Yeah, they also preach everyday acts of service and kindness. Oh, and family stuff. How's your dad, Meghan? How's that going? He also takes online fans of Harry and Meghan to task for alleging, without foundation, that William and Catherine had somehow failed to support Meghan when she was experiencing difficulties of her own as a member of the royal family. This is the new BS that's floating around. I'm sure you're aware, but in case you're not, yeah, they're trying to call out William and Catherine for not supporting Meghan. I'm sorry, what world are we living in? How delusional can one group of tweens that follow Meghan be? Seriously, this is ridiculous. She has done nothing but trash that family. She has done nothing to help the family. We saw her behavior for the 12 minutes she was in the family, and it was despicable. Everything we've learned since is despicable. So the fact that they even, let her stand near them says so much about them and everything I need to know about Harry and Meghan. Plus, I'm sorry, are we just going to forget that Meghan was given special treatment so many times versus Catherine? Think about leading up to the wedding. The way I understood it is that Catherine wasn't allowed to come to certain events until she actually married William. But they made exceptions for Meghan because, like Christmas, I think, was one of the examples, because she was pretending to not have family at that point. That's before she started trotting her mom out to everything. But, Yeah, she's pretending not to have family, so I believe they allowed her to come to Christmas. You know, they did a nice thing for her. They did not do that for Catherine. So I'm saying allowances were made. They made special effort with Meghan, and nothing is ever good enough. Nothing. I'm not letting Doofus off the hook. That guy completely sucks too. I say it all the time. That guy sucks sometimes worse than Meghan because it's his actual family. He had this relationship with Catherine that we've seen through the years in the pictures. And then Meghan came in and he discarded everybody. And it's not like some romantic tale like, oh, he left everybody for the love of his life. No, he shit on everybody and he continues to do so to earn a living. It's a far cry from 2016 when Prince William, Catherine, Princess of Wales, an idiot, were united. I will not say his title. Were united as they launched their Heads Together campaign to raise awareness of mental illness and associated problems. Okay, so this is something I've brought up before. Yeah, great cause. And yet when it came time to sell their sob story, Harry forgot about this. He pretended like mental health was not available to him. And then when Meghan spun that story about, the thoughts, you know what I'm talking about? Hard to say on YouTube, the thoughts. Harry said nobody would help them. I'm sorry. Was Harry not aware of mental health, aid, aware of how to get help for mental health? Because you were part of this charity as well. They dissolved into laughter together as they showed off blue headbands that runners would wear during the London Marathon in support of their new venture. The royal trio's biggest joint project for their charity, the Royal Foundation, and the light-hearted launch event was typical of the fun they always seem to have as they work together for good causes, writes Eden. Today, things are very different because we can see the real Harry. They seemed worlds apart as they marked World Mental Health Day on Tuesday. I wonder why. I'll give you a hint. It's the one blending in with the furniture with the heavy eye makeup. That one. The messy. You guys, I wonder why it's different. Could it be that she made sure that she tried, well, it failed spectacularly. She tried to overshadow what the Prince and Princess of Wales were actually doing to help people on the day and tried to make it about herself. Once again, releasing things at like 3 o'clock in the morning. So that way it would overshadow what was 8 o'clock in the morning, the Wales' time. It's so ridiculous. You can't make this stuff up. Calling it a summit when it was actually a festival. Hiring fake cars, trying to make it a bigger deal than it actually was. This is so ridiculous. Anyway, so yeah, that's why it's different. I would say just think about that. The Wales already had this stuff planned and we're actually doing good and trying to help the cause, and Harry and Meghan both trying to make it about themselves and trying to one-up the Prince and Princess of Wales. Good luck with that. Oh, Richard Eden goes on to say William and Catherine have had to put up with more sniping from Harry and Meghan's cheerleaders. Okay, here's my theory on this. Yes, I've noticed it too. I've been getting it on my channel. I know a lot of people have been. I feel like the more we're on the right track with this stuff, the louder the 4 Sussex members get. Do you know what I mean? Like, calling them out on their BS is really ticking people off. And so they are allowed. So I'm sure William and Catherine have heard have had to put up with noise. But guess what? They're doing the right thing. They're keeping their head up. They're never complain, never explain. They're actually working and living it. And I just got to imagine it doesn't affect them. And that's got to be even worse for Meghan, because she'd like to think it burns them up. And they're busy actually, being the future king and queen. Not taking selfies in parking lots. Not selling stickers. Not being photographed in and out. All right, it continues on. They claim the Wales' concern for mental health issues was only skin deep because they had failed to support Meghan when she was suffering from problems of her own. That is unbelievable. Think about what we've learned about what allegedly happened with Charlotte, Princess Charlotte, little Charlotte, and the awful treatment that came from those who shall not be named. You're telling me that William and Catherine, who seem to try to help Meghan. In the photos, you can see where Catherine made an effort. She even brought Pippa in to the Wimbledon photos to try to make an effort to make Meghan look better. We all saw through it and figured out that Meghan was a terrible person regardless, but I can say, you can see that Catherine tried. There's no helping that. Meghan was going to be self-destructive no matter what. So there's nothing they could have done. Nothing. Short of being co-prince and princess, like allegedly Harry and Meghan wanted. That idea will never not be funny to me. Okay, so it continues. This is grossly unfair. Harry had previously praised his brother for encouraging him to seek help when he was suffering from mental challenges after serving in Afghanistan. What about William and Catherine's own mental well-being? That's the end of the article. So well written, so well said. I really enjoy reading Richard Eden, but yeah, what about that? Harry doesn't care. Harry sucks. It's like the harder that Meghan and Harry fall and continue to fall, I think she's really, I mean, this is not a new development, but she's really trying to take down William and Catherine. I mean, I see it clear as day, and I know you do too. I just keep thinking back the day that they were doing this event. All of a sudden, things were being released at 3 a.m. our time, and the reason that's important is because it would try to steal thunder from what William and Catherine were doing. So if it's Meghan, if it's her people, whoever it is doing this, we know who it is. Nice try. It's not working. They're actually doing the work. You guys are just saying a bunch of nonsense word salad and wearing horribly inappropriate things and toting around the spare, toting around doofus. And it's like, I don't know. I don't think she has the wherewithal to realize how bad she screwed this up. She just thinks that the louder she complains, the more people will believe her, but she's not able to see how badly it is backfiring. You guys, I was testy in this one. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed talking about it. Love the Wales family, all of them. They're wonderful. Harry and Meghan continue to suck, and as they continue to suck and do dumb things like this, I will continue to talk about it. As always, thank you guys for being here. Can't wait to read your comments on this one. I hope you all have the best day. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.